There are a master and an apprentice.
What's up, Nick Nation? I hope you guys can hear me loud and clear. Salute to everyone here on the return of the Knicks watch along. Salute, salute, salute. Game 3 of a NBA season. The Knicks take on the Cavaliers on a back-to-back home and home series on Halloween night. We're going to say hello to everyone. Salute to Mr. Kelvin T. Jones. The mayor is in the building. Of course, Mr. On time, always on time, Mr. Tim Smith in the building. He says, go New York, go New York, go. Indeed, Mr. Daniel Berry, Sports Highlight. Yo, what's up, Daniel? Good to see you. And the one and only Jose Melo in the building saying happy Halloween. Trick or treat. Now, this game tonight, the first game of a double back-to-back home and home series. Is there going to be a trick or treat for the New York Knicks? You know, we can see we have a mixed bag in these first 3 games. It's not to overreact with Julius Randle's slow start. As we say hello to our number 1 draft pick, of course, always joining us, Mr. Johnny Davis. That's our number 1 draft pick, and we say good evening to him. And when it comes to the mixed bag that we have for the New York Knicks, it's Julius Randle not getting there. We all know he's a slow starter by his own admission. And we know that when he slow starts, we know that big eruption game for Julius Randle is coming. And as Knicks fans, I think we need to be a little bit more patient. I don't know how much more, because easier said than done for Julius Randle to erupt and take over this team with the scoring, and also Jalen Brunson. You're starting to see Jalen Brunson turning the corner, playing a little more better. With Julius Randle and Brunson, that combination on the floor, we need them to be a plus on the floor. If you're not scoring, do the other things, the winning plays to continue to put the team in position to win and win out these games. Of course, we're waiting for Quentin Grimes. This is year 3 under Quentin Grimes. We want to see him accelerate and get that next level that we know Quentin Grimes could give the New York Knicks. And we wait on that. We wait on that patience. It's only 3 games, ladies and gentlemen. Before we really start criticizing or say we are who we say they are around, I say 10 games. Jeff Van says 20. I kind of let's meet in the middle, 15, when it comes to the New York Knickerbockers. One thing that we saw against that Pelican game, it was a tough game there, but they weren't really in it. It was kind of like a wire-to-wire finish for the Pelicans. They battled, but it is what it is. I got the betting line. We like to let's make a bet, talk about the betting line. The Knicks are favorite on a 3.5-point favorite at 155 on the money line. The over and under is 212 points, and that is a minus 110. Remember, bet with your head, not over your head, and good luck. Those that want to make a wager, make some parlay there. Maybe Julius Randle double-double. RJ Barrett with plus 15 points and 7 rebounds, or the number of assists that Jalen Brunson won't have, or the number of 3 that Quentin Grimes might hit. So you could parlay that, and I always say good luck with that. Remember, bet with your head and over your head. I got the starting lineup, although the starting lineup did change for the Cavaliers when I got it earlier this afternoon. But I got the updated Cavaliers lineup. They're starting 5, so Donovan Mitchell will play. You have Strutz, Okoro, Wade, and Mobley are your starting 5. No Jared Allen, he's still out. And the Knicks will be the same starting 5 for the New York Knicks. Of course, it says the Pelicans, but they didn't change it. So Knicks are very, very tardy when it comes to giving us your starting lineups. So they wait for the very last second in order to get the starting lineup. But pretty much it's always the same with Tom Thibodeau. It's going to be Brunson, Grimes, Barrett, Randle, and Mitchell Robinson, the man in the middle. Knicks have, knock on wood, no injuries to report of. A pretty well healthy squad. So that's a plus to see there. And let's see what Jose Melo says. They have Obi's playing more minutes and still putting up the same stats as we were playing 10 minutes. I think it's game 3 or 4 for the Pacers. Let's give it a 25-game stats there with he's getting acclimated to the offense. Give it some time before. Let's wait. Let's give it 25 games where it comes to topping to see where his numbers are, and then we can say it's only 3 games though. So yes, I am alarmed that he's putting the same numbers with the main amount of times. But what is plus minus with Pacers, because they seem to be winning, and winning cures all the deodorant. Of course, Mr. Johnny Davis and hello to Kelvin, Melo, Darnell family. Yes, indeed. Let's go Knicks. Kelvin says, "Let's go Knicks." Kelvin, I hope you're doing well out there in Albany, Buffalo, where you're at, my friend. It's Buffalo, right? I get Albany and Buffalo confused. I hope you're doing well out there. Of course, salute to Mr. Tim Smith, indeed. So we're a few minutes away. Chef Dan will be joining us. Yes, Chef Dan will be joining us. He will be on his way soon. So he's finishing up some things. He will join us for the watch along here. We were thinking about doing a split watch along. I was going to do the NXT wrestling, and Chef Dan was going to do the basketball. But we'll do the basketball. Rochester, New York. There you go. I know it was upstate, my friend. I'm always upstate. Always upstate. Always thinking whenever I see something, some snowstorms or the cold weather up there, I'm always thinking of yourself and your well-being up there. I hope you're doing good up there, Mr. Kevin. All right, so we're waiting here. What's the big situation for the Knicks here? I would like to start and play with the lead. First day of seeing Friday, seeing a little snow. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Oh boy. Get ready. Get those snowshoes. Get those snowshoes, Kelvin. Yes. So what am I looking for the Knicks here? I would like them to start playing ahead here. Get up early in the first quarter. Get onto a good start. Get the starting 5 in a good rhythm, especially Mitchell Robinson in the middle. I would like to see, get that Florida game going with Brunson and Mitchell Robinson. If the floater isn't there for Brunson, have Mitchell Robinson there to clean it up with the offensive rebounds. They were very efficient last season with that move with the Knicks. I would like to see them go back to that more. I know there's film and more teams are starting to scout on that. But now when they do want to clog or take that away, this is where Quentin Grimes' elevation or next step is going to be extremely needed, especially if they take that away when they swing that ball between Grimes. Barrett is playing phenomenal. I can't currently right now. I know it's only 3-game sample, and we don't want to push the cart the same way we're talking about Obi Toppin. And with Barrett, we can't get over giddy either. We want to see this consistently for the first 25 games for Barrett. We know the talent is there, but he needs what was about him was the consistency. If RJ Barrett continues to score, it's going to help out with that floater game. Mitchell Robinson cleaning the glass, and also with Randall be able to get that basketball when the paint is clogging, be able to hit that mid-range 3-point line with Brian. It's going to be very critical and very in the success of the New York Knicks. We know the second unit could do like out, with Quickly, DiVincenzo, Hart playing that intangible role of getting the rebounds, getting in there and just showing Hart. With Isaiah Hartenstein in the middle, I kind of like where that second unit, that Mob Squad, even though we lost Obi Toppin with the athleticism and the leaping ability, but with DiVincenzo, we have a sniper on the floor and another guy who's going to play smart, high IQ basketball. As we see there, is he going to be the one that's going to light up the post, for 30-plus points? Not every night. You're going to have that Alameda game with him that he'll get that. He'll be on fire shooting. He's a sniper. He's a sniper that's going to give you smart basketball and extremely high IQ play. And you know what? I appreciate that. I know that we're missing the rebounding. I know, but maybe this is something that they could address maybe at the trading deadline, or waiver wires or something like that. I would like to see them address that. They need size. They're going to need rebounding. As of right now, they haven't been too much out rebound. I know it's only 3 games, so again, we'll see the 25-game sample size there. Mr. Delvin, I'm at work until 9, doing security for voting booths. Oh yeah, that's right. The election time is coming up there. Early voting there. Make sure you go out and vote for whatever your thoughts and your beliefs. No imprinting here on that. DiVincenzo needs to get more comfortable. It seems a little nervous with his basketball. Yes, you could tell DiVincenzo is going to have that. It's similar to when you have starting quarterback come in. When the starting quarterback comes in, rookie, and then a couple of games, and then the games where they call the game slows down. They're starting to see the checks, doing the mark. With DiVincenzo, the nerve, engraving himself to the Knicks fan base, being accepted. Everyone knows that this fan base is if you got to endear yourself. But you know how you do it? Go out there and play like Hart. Take a page out of Hart. Last season, he played his, literally, no pun intended, his heart on the court. And we appreciate that as New Yorkers, as Knicks fans. You may not be the most skillful player. You may not be you may not be the next Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, but you out there and you play your heart out and you leave it on the floor. That's why we love John Starks. John Starks gave it, he was packing groceries and he was a CBA player when Mally brought him onto this team. And we love that guy because why? He gave his heart on the court. He gave everything that he was. He gave 110% and more for us as a Knicks fan. Yes, did he miss a lot of shots in Game 6 and we couldn't win the NBA title? But he gave it. You know what? He didn't shrink up like an old man in cold water in the pool. He went out and gave it his all, and we appreciate that. And I think DiVincenzo will be giving that to us. And Josh Hart does that. Isaiah Hart, I think that's why we like this team so much, and they're endeared to us because they give it out there. They all put it on the line. Does the NBA talking heads disrespect them and don't say they're a good team? This is a solid, very good NBA team. Yes, they needed one guy who could take over the team. They need a Reggie Jackson of basketball, the straw that moves the drink. They need that this Knicks team needs the straw that moves the drink. They need that Reggie Jackson persona in this team, and maybe we're talking about taking the next step. But We're hoping that with that straw is within us. With R.J. Barrett, Galen Brunson, we're hoping that someone could take that mantle. You never know. So we're a few minutes away before the watch along. For those that are watching along for the first time, we have a scoreboard. We do the play-by-play. We do our live reaction. We tell you what's going on in case if you're watching it and you don't have the NBA League Pass. And also want to hear your comments. We are an audience participation channel. We ask you to participate in the chat. We read and acknowledge everyone's chat. We don't ignore no one's chat. We highlight it. You're part of the channel. You're part of the program. Your voice is heard. And of course, not like other places, and I'm not knocking them, because you have to have a super chat in order for your comment to be acknowledged and read here. Everyone is part of the show, though we do encourage the super chats. Of course, who doesn't? We always use the donation, but this is the channel from a fan to a fan, and we try to push it as much as possible. So we're almost here. Both teams are 1-2. Donovan Mitchell will be playing here. Go figure, he was going to get healed up against his childhood love, the New York Knicks. Yes. Oh, and that's a great analogy there, Jose Melo. We're missing a Mike Messier. His worst here in New York, but he played with the Rangers and his childhood team with love he cares about. We need a Mike Messier. We need a Mike Messier, Reggie Jackson type of player to come on and take us to another level. As we say good evening for the first time, it's for the big task at hand. Salute Nick Pride. Nick Pride in the chat. Big task at hand, and he's talking to them. And he's letting us know that he has Nick Pride, and we appreciate that. Happy Halloween, pal. Trick or treat. All right, so we're a few minutes away here. We'll get the scoreboard there. So remember, the scoreboard is always going to be 30 seconds ahead, no matter how I try to synchronize it. I can never do that. I'm on DirecTV, and DirecTV always gives their name sets it directly to you. And for some reason, my scoreboard always ahead of me. The AI program that feeds us the scoreboard is always a couple seconds ahead, so we have to live with it. I mean, we've done it for 3 years now. I think we can live with it. All right, Chef Dan will be here. For those that are arriving, Chef Dan will be here. He's finishing up a few things. He'll be here shortly. Now, I do want to apologize that my dogs go crazy, because if they knock on the door for the trick-or-treats, the dogs bark like maniacs, and I'm the only one in the house, too. So I'm like, guys, you're leaving me here. I got a Knicks stream. I can't attend to the trick-or-treaters and do a stream. So this is going to be interesting in a few when they start knocking. Hopefully no one knocks so far. We're waiting for a tip-off here. Wow, James Harden forced himself out of Philadelphia. Another team in 3 years forcing himself out. How long before he forces himself on an LA, man? My goodness, remember that team. Interesting dynamic with that team. They're a bunch of mid-35-year-old players. Yes, on paper they sound like they're gonna be phenomenal, but man, 34. Guys rarely play there. Kawhi. One thing I gotta say though. There's only one basketball and a lot of alphas in the Lakers. I mean the Clippers. What's going to happen to the development of Trey Mann? I think to be honest with you, Trey Mann, that is his team. I know Kawhi is there. I know Paul George, but the future is Trey Mann. And are they going to stop his growth, bringing in Harden and too many alpha there? Interesting there. Although that's not our issues, because we're Knicks fans and we don't worry about the Clippers. But just talking here to do some filler and before the tip-off here, that's an interesting dynamic when it comes to the Clippers. And I know everyone is saying, well, that's going to help Joel Embiid want to leave Philadelphia. I want to beg to differ. Now that they created all the cap space at the end of the year, I think Philadelphia is going to have one of the teams with a lot of cap space. And, of course, a lot of those picks there, they could bring on, keep an eye on Chicago. If Chicago is not doing so well, Zach LaVine to Philadelphia. They have the draft pick. They're going to have money to bring him in there. And they want to capitalize LaVine into Chicago, out of Chicago to Philadelphia to team up with an Embiid. Maybe it's Tobias Harris, or Tobias Harris goes the other way, vice versa. So we'll see there. Miss Janine, salute, Miss Janine. Salute. in the building. Happy Halloween. Trick or treat, trick or treat. All right. So this is a rematch of the first round of last NBA postseason. I was gonna wear my overalls and be a minion today, but I said because I have a yellow shirt with the overalls and of course, but I couldn't find the yellow body paint, so I was gonna go out there and be the minion. All right, so Donovan Mitchell will play with a hamstring. Let's see how much versatile he is. If I'm the Knicks, I'm attacking him. I'm attacking Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell. I'm attacking him with Quentin Grimes immediately. Or Barrett. Go see what he got there. Garland is out with a hamstring, so no Garland. Jarvis LaFleur, what's going on? Happy Halloween, Mr. Jarvis. Hey, salute, my friend. We were just talking about that. Jarvis. We just wrapped that up there. It was interesting to see a bunch of 34-year-olds getting together there. I don't know their durability, but the big question, Jarvis, was, what does it do to Trey Man's development? What is it going to do for him for their development with Trey Man? They're going to push him back there because they only have one basketball for all those guys. To me personally, I think this is Trey Man's team. Just to repeat what I said a couple minutes ago, and that's kind of, he's a dynamic player. Let's face it, he's the future of the Clippers. These guys in a few years, they're going to be out of the league. So interesting on that one there. All right, so we're getting ready to tip off. Look at that. They already started it ahead of me. So here we go, Mitchell Robinson. Look at that. White t-shirt, and guess who I am? Shaved 9-head bald. Steve Austin? No. Here we go. Knicks win the tip. So here we go. 1 and 2 teams here. Here's Jalen Brunson in the top of the key. Bounce pass here to Grimes. Gets it back. Brunson working on Okoro. Brunson, elbow jumper. It's good. So Jalen Brunson gets on board. Let's go. Talk to Brunson. Knicks on the board 2-0 here. Donovan Mitchell with the basketball. He gives it back up. Driving. Puts up. And there's Mobley to clean it up. Evan Mobley with the slam. We're all tied at 2. Here's Brunson. Hands it off to Barrett. Randall on top of the key. Randall hands it off to Grimes. Back to Mitchell Robinson. Now to Barrett. Barrett driving the curl. Barrett with layup. Scoop layup. No misses. Air ball, but a lot of contact. No call. Here's Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell, contact, puts up the shot, but they're letting him play. So a little physical for both sides. They're letting them play here. Cavaliers have a 4-2 lead. Knicks, of course, in their white uniforms. They're going from left to right. Grimes back to Brunson. 10 on the shot clock. Jalen Brunson fighting over a screen. Brunson now driving, stops, kicks it out to Randall. Randall for 3, and that's off the mark. Rebound here. Okoro now coming in transition. Okoro stolen by Brunson. Here's Grimes. There's a pit pocket in Cleveland. Here's Grimes. Now Euro step, puts it off the glass and gets the roll. So we're tied at 4. All right, so the first minute and a half here, all even at 4, with Donovan Mitchell now driving on pull-up jumper on Randall, and that's off the mark. Rebound by Julius. So Randall being harassed here, gives it to Barrett. Barrett working on Schultz. Barrett bounce pass here. Grimes throws out the 3. Good close out by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell falls. Turnaround jumper for Grimes, and he comes up short, misses. Here's Okoro with the basketball. Okoro now gives it here to Mobley. Mobley got nowhere to go. Working on Mitchell Robinson. Jumper off the glass, off the mark. Loose ball, grabbed by Barrett. So here's R.J. Barrett now. Working on Mobley now. Step back for 3. And that's off the mark. Wrong rebound. Who has it? Now Randall comes up with it. Mitchell Robinson kept it alive right to Randall. Randall driving in. Contact, puts up the shot. And there's a foul on Wade. So, of course, good offensive rebounding by Mitchell Robinson, keeping that alive right to Randall. Randall picks up the foul there, and he draws the foul, I mean. Now, wonder if is this in the act? No, it's a side out, and they'll inbound again there. So it wasn't in the act of shooting. It was before the shot. Again, happy Halloween, happy Halloween. Let's put the graphic as they inbound the ball. Here's Brunson. Brunson now. Elbow jumper again, and that's good. So good time here for Brunson hitting those shots early. And let's get that over here. I can't get that graphic up. I wanted to put that happy Halloween graphic up, but this is going to cover me, so nope. All right, they're going to inbound the ball here. Strutz gets it. Mitchell now bounce pass, got to go right into the hands of Strutz, and he got to the rim. So next, good passing lane, but it right to Strutz, who was cutting. We're all even at 6. Here's RJ Barrett. Barrett now on the right wing. Barrett driving, turns around in the paint, puts up the floater, and he got it. RJ Barrett. So, of course, Barrett coming off that 18-point performance against the Pelicans, against his former college teammate, Zion. Mobley gives it a go. Bounce pass here to Strutz. Strutz has the mismatch. He wants to get it inside. They're going to get a whistle. And it's going to be on Grimes. But Mitchell Robinson was defending it well there. So Grimes with the foul. Cavaliers will inbound it. Mitchell inbound. Strutz catch and shoot 3. That's off the mark. Wade with the rebound. Wade comes up with the offensive rebound. Got away with a push behind Randall's back. They kick it out. Catch and shoot a Coro, and that's off the mark. And Mobley gets the rebound. Mobley again. Mobley quick working. Mobley, and he misses the tip. Miss again now. Oh boy, a lot of missed wrench there as Mitchell Robinson comes up with the rebound. He cleans that out. Here's Randall now. Randall working on Wade on the right side. Now he wants to clear out. Isolation, gives it out to RJ for 3. RJ steps in and he nails it. 3-pointer. RJ Barrett. 11-6. Knicks with a 5-point lead as Mitchell will bring the basketball up. Okoro kicks it out here to Strutz. Mobley, 13 on the shot clock. He's on the top of the paint. He's trying to get a cut. He gives it to Okoro. Baseline. He works up over Barrett and he puts it up and in. So good positioning there by Okoro, and he scores. Knicks up by 3 as Brunson will bring the basketball. Brunson driving to the lane, and it's good. So quickness, feline quickness, like Clyde will say from Brunson. As they move the basketball around, Strutz working. Now tries to get a bounce pass to Mobley. Mobley gathers, comes up short. Rebound by Brunson. Mr. Darnell Davis in the building. Here's a 3 by Brunson. He's feeling it. 3-pointer. Jalen Brunson with a 3. So he's feeling good. Talk to them, Brunson. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell elbow jumper. That's off the mark. Fight for the rebound. Rebound right into Grimes' hands. Here's Barrett. Knicks want to push. RJ Barrett in transition. Cavaliers get back. So good job by the Cavaliers getting back in transition. Now Barrett working. Kicks it out to Randall. Randall top the key. 11 on the shot clock. Randall's going to take a long 3 from the top. And that's off the mark. Fight for the loose ball. Mitchell comes up with it. Donovan. And he gives it, pushes ahead to Mobley. Okoro and Euro step. Rebound by Mitchell Robinson. Back to Brunson. Look at the Knicks going the other way. But good job there. Good transition beat by the Cavaliers as Brunson shaking and baking. Puts up the shot, and that's off the mark. Rebound by Strutz. Strutz now with the basketball. Going the other way now. 6-minute mark. Here's Mobley. Mobley putting on moves. Mobley kicks it out. Okoro for 3, and that is good. So give Mobley an assist there. Okoro hits the 3 ball. So Knicks up by 5. And timeout on the floor with 5:45 in the first quarter. Knicks up 16-11. Brunson is looking good. I agree with you there. Brunson is looking extremely well here. He's feeling it early. We were talking about that. One of the key stuff in the beginning of the game Can the Knicks, start getting with some good continuity? Look for Brunson at least to go with the floater game with Mitchell Robinson on the offensive glass so they could open up. And, of course, the shooters around them is going to need to step up. And right now, they look good right now. It looked like Evan Mobley wants to challenge Mitchell Robinson with putting the ball on the floor. You know what? If that's what the Cavaliers game plan offensively, when they have Mobley to try to go after Mitchell Robinson with putting the basketball on the floor, I'll take that. Because I think Mitchell Robinson, very underrated on-ball defender off the dribble. I think he's a very good defender off the dribble, especially a center like Mobley. Hey, I kind of find it find Cavaliers making a mistake. They need to continue moving the basketball and finding the open man for the open looks. But if they want to play that one-on-one with him, I'll take it. This leading to some misses there. And Mitchell Robinson, you saw him deflecting the ball, especially when he's trying to pass the ball in passing lane, just deflecting it. He had like 4 of them. I know 2 of them or 2 went right to the hands of Strutz, and he was able to capitalize. But if they're going to continue with that, I like my chances. And we'll see how well Mr. Donovan Mitchell coming off the hamstring is going to be. How well is his lift is going to be for shooting the basketball. But we could see that Donovan Mitchell could affect the game in many other ways, in passing and drawing double teams, getting to the free throw lines. We'll see. So far early, at least the first 5 minutes here, the officials are letting them play with a little physicality, which I could appreciate. Hopefully, they don't slow the game down with the whistles in the third or latter part of the game. Mr. Joe Curry, what's going on, Mr. Joe Curry? Never worry about Donovan Mitchell. I worry about Garland. He's out. We should win. No Garland, absolutely. But what I'm worried about Donovan Mitchell is the free throws, getting the team in foul trouble, with team penalty, where other players around them start shooting free throws. We got another Willy Wonka? Huh. Oh, yeah, another Willy Wonka. That's like the 3rd remake of it. All right, so we're waiting to get back here from this game as they're going to inbound here. Grimes inbounds to Randall. Randall bounce pass to Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson behind the 3-point arc. Keeps up his dribble, hands it over to Brunson. Brunson around the curl. Brunson drawing a double team. Brunson stops his dribble, bounce pass, and that's a turnover. That was a very unhealthy turnover there, bounce pass there. So Cavaliers will bring it up 5:30 here in the first quarter. So here's Okoro kicks it out. A 3 first, Donovan Mitchell, and that bounces off the mark. Randall with the rebound. That's his 2nd rebound so far, early part of the game. Here's Brunson now. Brunson kicks it out to Randall. Here's Hart, who's in the game. Hart stops on a dime, puts up the shot. Yeah, and for the rebound, good box out there by Mobley. Mobley leading the draw, kicks it out. Here's Niang. Niang hits the 3. So Niang, the new acquisition, hits the 3 ball. And just like that, it's a 2-point Knicks lead. Here's Brunson working one-on-one here on the left side. Trying to find a screen here. Brunson driving, Euro step, puts up the shot, follow-away jumper. Mitchell Robinson is there again. That 2-game, when I mentioned a few minutes ago, that's what I want to see a little more of the Knicks here. Look, it wasn't to perfection, but it worked. Knicks up by 4. Now they kick it out. Niang, another 3, and Niang hits back-to-back 3. So he's coming off the bench with 6 quick points here. You can't let these tertiary players come off the bench to have happy meal moments against the Knicks. You got to guard the line. Here's another turnover. Sloppy, but that's a kickball. So Knicks will keep the ball. They'll reset the shot clock. Knicks with a 1-point lead, but Niang off the bench with 6 points with 2 back-to-back threes. And again, Donovan Mitchell and Randall got caught there lackadaisical watching the play instead of following his man. You got to be held accountable and follow your man at every juncture of the court. Know where your guys are at every juncture of the court. Manuel quickly would check in for the Knicks. As they inbound to Randall. Mitchell Robinson. 9 on the shot clock. Mitchell now picks up his dribble, hands it off to Quickly. 4 on the shot clock. They have to go. Randall puts up a jumper, and he got fouled by Niang. And that's a way of stopping a shooter who is hot right now. Attack him. Good job on Randall, knowing that the shot clock was down. He took it and he drove and got the foul. So you pick Niang with a foul. If you get another one on Niang, he has 2, and then you take away a hot shooter. I like that approach for Randall there. He'll go to the line off of some free throws. So as much as we're trying to get on him a little bit of Randall with a little bit of, but you know what? That was a very smart play. You got to give his flowers when he needs it. So Randall will go to the line here. He misses that one. Something that's being a bugaboo for the New York Knicks is to miss free throws. This season, game 1, they're missing a lot of free throws. We saw that as an issue in the postseason. And that's like a Knicks franchise thing. Going back to the 92, 90, 90s Knicks, they missed a lot of free throws as he hits the free throw here. So it's 19-17. As Donovan Mitchell brings the basketball up. Donovan Mitchell has a on-the-elbow jumper. Let's add Chef Dan into the show. What's going on, Chef? And Donovan Mitchell ties the game up at 19. So we're all leaving at 19 here with 3:24. Brunson stumbles and he falls, and it's a turnover. So that's the Knicks' second turnover of the game. Oh, hope they don't knock because Elston turned the lights on. Please. 19 all. Here's Donovan Mitchell. Mr. Chef. Elbow jumper, and it's good. Cavaliers take the lead here, 21-19. Their first lead of the game. All right, so here's one-on-one. Here's Brunson. Brunson kicks out. Nowhere to go. No help. Knicks got to move. Harkenstein back to Quickly open for 3, and he's good. Emmanuel Quickly from downtown. So quick. And the Knicks regain the lead, 22-21. Under 3 minutes here. Donovan Mitchell will bring the basketball up. Mitchell calling a play, guarded by Hart. He gets a screen now. Here's Randall on Mitchell. Spins, turns around. Niang for 3. And Niang misses. Rebound by Randall. Julius Randall with his 4th rebound so far. Here's Julius. Julius stops at the free throw line. Contact, put it up, and he will get some more free throws. So I like Julius, although he's not hitting, he's attacking and drawing fouls. So now we get a timeout on the floor with 2:23 here in the first quarter. Knicks up 22-21. Dan, my brother, how are you? Happy Halloween, Chef.
Happy Halloween to you. Happy Halloween to all. I hope everyone's doing well.
Buen provecho. Buen provecho, that means good eats in Spanish.
Come on. Hectic.
All right.
So right now the Knicks with the lead, Jedi. Tell me what you're seeing from the game, because I wasn't able to catch, some of that first quarter. Does it look like we kind of just, continued off from the playoff series between Cleveland, or what?
It's a little different. One thing is one of the better games for our Jalen Brunson, playing much better. He's been a little bit of a handful for the Cavaliers there, and also again going back to a little basic, with the floater, with Mitchell Robinson getting offensive rebound. You're feeling Mitchell Robinson is a little more impactful. He's very more impactful in this game. And the score is close because Niang came off the bench and hit 2 3 balls back to back, providing them with an extra punch there. And right now, that's the story of the game. It's early, a little back and forth. I like the officials allowed them the first 5 minutes here, or you could say the first 7 8 minutes to be a little physical. There was a couple of plays going to the paint with a little physicality on both sides, no whistles. I could appreciate it because it was exactly back-to-back plays. Barrett goes down and they got physical with him, no call, and then Donovan Mitchell, out of all people, Knicks got a little physical. They let it play. I appreciate it. You know what? That's fine. We're gonna call it like that. You know what? That's what I want to see. I don't want to see it one-sided or the eyes going one way, the whistle's going one way. I appreciate that. And back-to-back there, the Knicks have 3 turnovers. One is one of them was just a miscue there. The other ones, you got to, just a little careless. But other than that, I'm liking what I'm seeing with Jalen Brunson on the court. And I'm surprised Thibodeau went to the bench early here in early part in the first quarter, bringing in from Harkenstein to Hart and even quickly. So, okay, I see a little quick going to the bench with this, maybe because, of course, this is the first of a home and home of a back-to-back.
I think after watching that last back-to-back, especially the one with the Pelicans, and you see the Knicks just didn't have the legs for it. They didn't have the legs to keep up with the Pelicans. So I think above all else, like, this is him kind of getting ahead of it.
And I'm with Jarvis. What's on the menu, brother? Because
all right, I had a salad just now. You see, I got a ryeberry salad, a hot ryeberry salad right here. I got some fingerling potatoes that was squashed and grilled, and I have some pork tenderloin medallions that I'm about to eat.
Look at that, from the Michelin star chef Dan. So buen provecho, good eat. As Randall misses the first one. Again, he's got to hit his free throws.
Yep.
And he goes 1 of 2 from the line. Knicks have a 24-21 lead with 2:33 here as they bring the basketball up. Here's a drive, quickly defending and contesting. No, right there to clean it up. Missed it at point back range, but he gets another offensive rebound. Here's Niang stepping in for 3, in and out. For the Reese ball, Hart comes up with it. So here's Hart, picks up the drive-in, kicks it out to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo had to let it go there. It would have been a traveling. And Zaire Harkenstein comes up with it. He's diving to the floor, and good hustle by the Knicks here. Here's Quickly coming out. Quickly now. He's going to reset here. Now Quickly, bounce pass, give and go. Quickly goes to Hart. Hart now. Randall driving. Randall drives. Randall again off the glass, and he gets the roll. Julius Randle. Good sequence for the Knicks. Good sequence for the Knicks with the hustle of Harkenstein on the floor, diving for balls, and Randall cleaning it up. 26-21. Here's a 3 ball, and that's an air ball. I don't know who this young man is. He's new to me.
Oh, Imani Bates.
The Cavaliers. Imani Bates, okay.
He was the consensus. Apparently, everyone thought he was a steal of the draft. Started off potentially being the number 1. He was getting comparison to KD and whatnot. Then just had a rough college year.
Randall putting some contact, all the way jumper, no good. And Bates comes up with it. So I'm going to remember that name there. Here's Strutz now. Strutz loses the ball. 14, kicks it out to Niang. So a lot of shooting for the Cavaliers here. Strutz kicks it back out. Bates thought about the 3. Now he steps back for 3, and he hits the 3 ball. So after that UFO, he hits the 3 ball. Imani Bates for the 3. Huh. So DiVincenzo, those are his first points, I was told. Harkenstein with the basketball, looking to give it quickly. 6 on the shot clock, quickly to Harkenstein. Puts up a floater and can't drop the hammer. Loose ball. Here comes the Cavaliers. Trying to push. Here's Niang. Catch and shoot 3, and that's off the mark. Fight for the loose ball. Harkenstein cleans it up. Kicks it out to Hart. Look at the Knicks push here with DiVincenzo. Here's the Villanova Wildcats. And it's good by Hart. He got hit in the back of the head. No call. DiVincenzo gets an assist there. Knicks up 28-24. I just needed Jay White to call play on the sideline. Bounce pass here, almost stolen by DiVincenzo. Stroots now, 6 on the shot clock, and shoots for 3, and that's off the mark. Rebound quickly. The final attempt, and they get a whistle. Quickly traveled. So they call a traveling violation. With 1.5 seconds here. So they'll inbound here with 1.5 seconds here in the quarter. Stroots would try to find Niang, and it's no good. At the end of the first quarter, the Knicks have a 28, Cavaliers 24, with a 4-point lead. The Knicks scored 28 points. They just got to keep guarding the three-point line. They guard the three-point line here. They, of course, Stroots, Niang. They that's what they want to do. They want to stretch the floor, especially when they get Jared Allen, Okoro, Garland, Mitchell. That's why they surrounded more shooting, more people around. So if they caught the paint, they could kick out the ball, and not be so one-dimensional. So right now they're missing some parts, and I kind of see what the Cavaliers are trying to do here. One thing I thought was a mistake, seeing the Cavaliers going with Evan Mobley going one-on-one with Mitchell Robinson. We're trying to put the basketball on the floor and trying to beat Mitchell Robinson off the dribble. That's one thing. Mitchell Robinson is a good defender. Is guarding. He could guard sometimes some point guards off the dribble. They might have a step ahead of him, but his lanky arms and his reach and his defensive prowess makes up for it and knocking balls out of the hands. And you saw him getting in the passing lanes and deflecting some balls there and over Mobley. So I said it once and I'll say it again. If they want to do that, run that kind of offense one-on-one, I'll take it.
Yeah, that it's JB Bickerstaff who was the coach, and I'm not gonna lie. If I was the general manager and I seen every single bit of indication of data, it tells me that Evan Mobley and Mitchell Robinson are not a good, it's not a good matchup. I would then have to ask you, why did you start the year off doing this? I mean, then again, you could maybe have seen like something in Evan Mobley throughout the off season that made you feel like he worked on his game and worked on his physicality to be able to match up with Mitch. You never really know about that matchup. You just kind of have to go through it and see whether you can get the better of them. But yeah, that wouldn't be a matchup that I'd advise Cleveland to go after.
Yes, Mitchell Robinson is better guarding the pick and roll. I agree with you on that as well. But if they want to do that one-on-one off the guard, with that, he's also good at that as well. He put it this way, he recovers really good when a basketball player has a couple of steps ahead of him. He really knows how to close out and make up on that difference with his length. Without, before he was getting into foul troubles, but one of his growth as an NBA player, that he stays out of foul trouble. He knows how to recover when he loses that one step or two steps ahead of him. That's one thing you got to say about Mitchell Robinson that you got to appreciate. Some certain centers don't have that. You're telling me if you beat Valanciunas off the pick and roll, he's not. No matter how lethal he won't be able to get back when Mitchell Robinson gets you. Not a handful of centers could do that.
Not only that, but it's also like kudos to Mitch. Like just growing into his body and learning what works for him and what doesn't, and what he can get away with as an athlete and what he can't.
I agree with that. All right, we're ready to start we're about to start the second quarter here.
Yep.
They're interviewing your coach, Tom Thibodeau.
Knicks almost came up with the turnover. Excuse me. As quickly almost stole the inbounds.
Ooh, nice play there by Quick. Thibodeau's wearing the costume of an NBA coach today.
Come on. As Cleveland's bringing the ball up. And Mobley, turnover. He was not ready for that pass. Niang. That was bad on Niang. So, quickly with the ball here. Quickly gets a screen. Quickly. Gets another, requests another screen from Hartenstein. He's driving. Step back mid-range. No good. Hartenstein, the offensive rebound. Foul, got it! And one!
The hammer. There you go. The anvil. I mean, the anvil, Hartenstein.
It's alive!
Yes, indeed.
Quick, excuse me. Hartenstein hits the free throw. 31
Let's
to 24.
go.
Knicks up by 7. As quickly, DiVincenzo, Barrett, Hart, and Hartenstein are on the floor for the Knicks right now. Niang gets the ball. Niang. Nice defense by the Knicks. Porter was able to get the jumper. And Hartenstein had a good idea, but just let the pass be telegraphed. 31 to 26 here. Hartenstein with the foul, so it's gonna be Cavaliers ball. Porter Jr. with the ball. Gets it over to Mobley. Mobley back to a cutting Porter and was able to get the layup. Knicks lead is cut to 3. Craig Porter Jr. with 4 points on the night. Barrett has the ball, defended by Bates. Barrett gets a screen. Barrett kicks it out. Hart kicks it back out to Quickly. Quickly driving, floater, swatted out of bounds by Bates. Quickly, quick 3 off the mark. Hartenstein over to Quickly. Quickly kicks out. Hart for 3 off the mark. Hartenstein, knocked out of his hands. Bates pulls up for 3. Front rims it. They kick it out. DiVincenzo for 3. Got it. Porter Jr. with the ball here, 34 to 28. And they call a foul on DiVincenzo. Fighting through the screen. I don't know what DiVincenzo was supposed to do there, Jedi. They get it to Mobley. Mobley back to Porter Jr. And another foul on DiVincenzo. He's fighting through the screens, but I really don't know what he's supposed to do there.
That's the second one, too.
Yeah. Niang just flopping. Mobley with the ball here. Mobley pulls up mid-range, no good. Hartenstein over to Hart. Hart dribbling, kicks it out to Barrett. Barrett driving, layup, got it. Tough shot. 36 to 28. Knicks up by 8. So Craig Porter has the ball. Craig spinning. Craig, nice move. He just got through both Hart and Hartenstein on that layup.
Very nice.
As DiVincenzo over to Quickly. Quickly pulls up for 3. Off the mark. Niang with the rebound. Niang pushing the ball here. 9 minutes left in the first half. Niang. And pass broken up by Hartenstein. Good defense. Hart bringing the ball up for the Knicks now. Gets it to Quickly. Quickly to Barrett. Barrett for 3. Got it.
11 points for Barrett.
11 points for Barrett. 9-point lead for the Knicks here. Mobley gets it over to Niang. Niang kicks it out to Porter. Porter try a jumper, no good. Quickly with the rebound. And quickly was able to keep it in bounds. Gets it over. DiVincenzo for three. Off the mark. They kick it out. Oh, nice block by DiVincenzo.
Oh, and he had 2 fouls
They
too.
call it a foul. Oh, I don't like that.
Was that on DiVincenzo? That foul was all blocked. Oh, that was all ball.
That was just tough basketball. That was all ball too. Strus hits the first free throw.
I'll answer this question in the timeout, Jarvis. Do you think it's comfortable for a pace for the Knicks?
Misses the second free throw. Ball don't lie. Brunson bringing the ball up. Knicks up by 8. Brunson kicks it out over to Barrett now. Barrett driving. Barrett, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Mobley gets the rebound. Over to Niang. Excuse me. Strus. Now over to Porter Jr. Porter Jr. Step back for 3. Off the mark. Brunson the rebound. 7:40 here left. They get it to Quickly. Quickly. Nice dribble. Kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson over to Barrett. Barrett defended by Strus. Gets it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein driving. Harden spinning. Right-handed. Got the layup. Beautiful. And Knicks are able to extend their lead to 10 points. 41-31. 7:20 here. Strus for 3. Off the mark. Brunson the rebound. Brunson fakes the handoff. Now gives it to Barrett. Barrett working around the screen. Barrett over to Hartenstein for 3 and rims in and out. And JB Bickerstaff has to call timeout.
Want to say hello to Davar, man. We missed you too, pal. We missed you too, Mr. Davar. We missed you too. Thank you for stopping by and showing us the love. Appreciate it, man. We definitely appreciate it. Yes, we will be. Don't worry, we'll be that New York team from the Bronx will be getting their act together, hopefully. Now, I wanted to go to Mr. Jarvis' point. Now, it's not because it's hindsight 2020, Jarvis. But when I said earlier, I mentioned earlier that the second unit, the new second unit plays a much more quicker basketball, a quicker pace. Even though they don't, we lost Obi Toppin, who was more athletic and scoring wise. But when you get from DiVincenzo, is that smart IQ basketball with who could spread the floor and will play that tangible defense. I mean, yes, one thing they're not have is size. One thing I wanted to wait and see also against this Cavaliers team, I've been saying it for the past 2 years. I feel that they were more taller than the New York Knicks. Now, they gave up a little bit of their length, although Jared Allen is not playing tonight, but they added more snipers. So it depends on the matchup. If where they want to play that fast and quick pace and who's on the floor. I like what DiVincenzo, Brunson, Barrett, because let's face it, Barrett is taking a step up big time until Randall gets his legs, quote unquote, under him. And right now, I think they could play that pace. Is it sustainable for the whole season? Only time will tell. I'm going to say I want a card subject to change when it comes to that. I know that's an easy cop out on an answer we're not giving, but it all depends on the matchup and how they're moved. But the speed and the athleticism is going to be there for them all season, in my opinion, with the snipers.
I think this pace only works for Knicks right now if they're able to get touches inside the paint. Because for the last 3 games, all 3 games to start off this season, Knicks have a higher 3-point percentage than 2-point percentage. And if we know the Knicks, that's not sustainable for them. Granted, they had the personnel for that, but we'd like them to work from the inside out. So right now, the Knicks got to find a way. And I'm okay with this being the pace of the game because whenever we face the Cavaliers, we averaged holding them to under 100 points. And when you hold a team to under 100 points, this is usually how the pace goes for a game like that. I need to see that. That means tough defense by the Knicks, but also that means that they're going to get it inside the arc. And I need the Knicks to have some form of continuity inside the arc.
Yeah, remember also in game 1, they missed a lot of bunnies. That's why it goes into their overall season field goal percentage very low in the NBA because they missed a lot of easy buckets in game 1. And granted, I didn't get to see the other 2 games as well, doing different streams. But I'm going by for myself on that game 1. It's like, that's gonna add because it's so early in the season. I think it'll even itself out where that field goal percentage will increase.
As Donovan Mitchell has the ball here, we're back from commercial break. 6:45 left in the first half. Mobley has the ball. Mobley over to Okoro. Okoro spinning, kicks it to Mobley. Mobley kicks it out to Mitchell. Mitchell driving, floater, no good. And Mobley is out of bounds when he tries to get the rebound. 6:30 here left in the first half. Knicks up by 10, 41-31. Brunson has the ball here. Brunson gets it over to Hart. Back to Brunson. Brunson driving. Brunson dribbling. And stolen. Mitchell driving. Layup. Good. And foul.
That's the last thing you want to do, get him going in transition.
Yeah. As Breen and Clyde are talking about the James Harden saga.
Oh, that's why you're ahead of me. You're on the MSG network app. I'm on the TNT.
Ugh, I can't do that.
I'm in Orlando. I have no choice.
Yeah. As he hits the free throw, makes it a 3-point play. Knicks lead is cut to 7, 41-34. Randall over to Grimes. Grimes for 3. That's off the mark. Fighting for the rebound. No, they say Hart. Loose ball foul. Cleveland's in the bonus, so looks like Mitchell will be hitting free throws.
Yo, there's a banger of a match in NXT right now.
Chill!
Damn,
man, you can't do that to me. As he hits the first free throw, chill. Damn. Yeah, NXT just started. Damn. Jedi, I hate you. You got me addicted to NXT, and now we can't watch it. As Mitchell hits both free throws, 41-36. Knicks lead is cut to 5. Grimes with the ball over to Randall in the post. 5:50 here left. Is Randall driving? And that should have been a goaltending.
Oh, yeah. Like Tristan Thompson, one of the most disgusting players that can't stand in the NBA.
So Knicks with the ball. Hart gonna inbound it. Hart gets it to Brunson. Brunson driving, pulls up, contact, felt, missed the shot, but he's heading to the line.
Why? He's only 32 years old. I thought he was like 39 years old, man.
Bro, he plays like he's 32. I mean, he plays like he's 52.
39. Yeah, he's playing like an old, like
He plays like LeBron's age, and LeBron plays like his age.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. He should be roommates with Dwight Howard and go somewhere else and kick rocks.
Whoa! As he hits the Brunson hits the first free throw. Brunson misses the second one. Goes 1 for 2. 42-36 as Mitchell has the ball. Mitchell gets it to Thompson. Thompson back to Mitchell. Mitchell over to Strus. Strus to Okoro for 3. Got it. Brunson working the dribble. Brunson. Floater. No good. Deflected out. And Thompson tried to save it, but he's out of bounds. Still Knicks ball. 5:11 here left in the first half. 42-39. Knicks lead is cut to 3. As Grimes has the ball. Grimes trying to inbound it. Gets it to Brunson. Brunson. Kicks it out to Grimes. Grimes to Brunson. Brunson driving. Kicks it out. Grimes driving. And a 3-second violation on the Knicks. Under 5 here. As got the step. Mitchell got the step. Was able to get the layup. 1-point game here. 42-41. Cleveland with the 10-0 run in the last minute and a half. Excuse me, 10-1 run. They kick it out. Grimes for 3. Got it. First 3-pointer for Grimes. Wade in and out. Fight for the rebound. Wade another 3. Off that should have been. And Donovan Mitchell gets a chance for a 3-point play on that layup. You don't think that should have been an out of bounds because it hit the top of the backboard?
Yes. Yes.
Mitchell hits the free throw. 1-point game here. Brunson working the dribble. Brunson driving, spinning. Couldn't get the layup. Okoro kicks it out. Mitchell has the ball. Moving screen by Thompson. Knicks ball. Under 4 minutes here left. Barrett with the ball. Gets it over to Randall in the post. Randall in the high post. Randall driving. Kicks it out. Barrett for 3. Got it. 48-44. Knicks lead back up to 4. Mitchell bringing the ball up. Mitchell. Nice dribble move. Isolating Barrett. Now he has, got the step on Barrett and Robinson through the screen. Knicks lead is cut to 2, 48-46. 3 minutes here left in the first half. Barrett has the ball. Barrett over to Randall. Randall. Drive in. Randall. Bump in. Randall. Physicality. Strong boy. Big strong boy. 50-46. And Knicks now are blitzing Mitchell to get him to get rid of the ball. Now Grimes has it. Grimes. And they kick it out. Oh, Thompson's able to get the alley-oop. And a foul.
He'll miss the free throw because he's that.
Oh, no, it's a technical foul on Thompson for hanging on the rim.
Yeah, he's hanging on the rim and he lifts himself up.
Yeah, he lifts himself up. Yeah, that's a tech. Because Randall got out of his way.
That's a sportsmanlike conduct. It was under him to prevent injuries. Randall was by him already. He saw when Randall was by him and he decided
Randall
to
was behind him.
Mm-hmm. But it happens so fast, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
I don't.
I'm gonna give it be cool, even though I don't like the guy.
That's Tristan
I know.
Thompson. Do you know what he's done to Khloe Kardashian?
That's what I'm saying. They should, and of those folks that are my generation, like maybe grew up in the 80s, early, late 70s. Him and Dwight Howard, they should do the new show called Bosom Buddies. Remember that with Tom Hanks and the other guy? Bosom Buddies. They should dress up like girls and live in all women's. Dwight Howard and Tristan Thompson. They should be Bosom Buddies.
I would have had.
Check it out.
I would have had Dwight Howard and what's her name? Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah.
Same difference, right?
Same difference.
Same difference.
Bosom Buddies. That was a TV show. D-Ross in the building. What's up? Happy Halloween, D-Ross. No, but then you're risking of getting foul trouble, Darnell, if you put both your centers in there.
Yeah. I'm not of the ilk of I'm not even gonna lie, unless a team has both Wembanyama and Holmgren, I'm not doing the two big lineup. Those days are kind of done.
I'm just afraid of the foul troubles. There you go. You're bringing back memories of the Bosom Buddies. There you go. See, he gets it. I don't care what you say anymore. This is my life. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm sorry. When we go to halftime, I'm gonna have to Google. I'm gonna have to YouTube a video of Bosom Buddies.
That was Tom Hanks' first really important. God, he broke on the TV screen.
So something he doesn't talk about until later on in his career. He's not proud of it.
I mean, there was a lot of that going on in the 70s. Look at Three's Company. Jack Tripper had to make believe he was gay to be living with two chicks. I mean, which I got to question Jack Tripper too. Yeah, you're with a blonde and a brunette, and you know they're walking around in their little short shorts and nothing. Come on, you're not even saluting. Come on, that's another podcast for another day. I guess.
Brunson hits the technical free throw. 2:40 here left. Knicks lead pushed up to 3. So Brunson's going to bring the ball up here. It's Brunson, Randall, Robinson, Barrett, and Grimes. Starting lineup as Randall gets the ball in the post. Randall bumping with Mobley. Just easy jumper. Bully ball. Randall's back. (53-48). Knicks lead is back up to 5. They get it to Mobley, and Mobley almost fumbles it. Strus with the ball. Doesn't get it. Randall skies for the rebound. 2 minutes here left in the first half. Randall bumping with Mobley now. Randall tried to draw the foul, couldn't get it. That should have been a foul, though. As Mitchell's driving. Mobley, that's interference. I knew that. I knew it as soon as I saw it. Yeah, it's still on the rim.
Yeah.
Literally
No basket.
it into the rim, yeah. Brunson with the ball. Brunson rejects the screen. Brunson fakes it, kicks out. Barrett for 3. Hierarchy, no good. Deflected out of bounds by Tristan Thompson. Still Knicks ball. Brunson gets it to Randall. Randall for 3. Got it.
All right, Randall. Playing well, Jarvis.
56-48. Knicks lead back up to 8. 1:15 here left as Mitchell has the ball. Mitchell driving, Euro, just, yeah. He just got, you're going to see it and you see he has the step. He just has the step. Under a minute here left. Brunson kicks it out to Barrett. Barrett spinning, reverse, got fouled.
Creativity on that one.
Yep. I think he just felt the contact and said, I got to throw it up.
Mm-hmm. That's what experience now. You could tell.
Barrett hits the first free throw. (57-50) with 51 seconds left in the first half here. Knicks have a 7-point lead. Barrett hits both free throws. A welcome sight to see. (40 seconds here left. As Mitchell dribbling, step back 3, off the mark. Randall gets the rebound. Barrett bringing the ball up. Barrett kicks it out to Randall. Randall spinning. A lot of pivoting. Oh, nice move. And gets it to Hartenstein. And he should have got fouled on that. Shot clock turned off. 10 seconds here left. Mitchell lobs it up to Mobley, and Mobley got fouled.
Hey, Luke Walton on the bench here for the Cavaliers. I didn't know that.
That's good for him. I like the fact that he's still coaching because I think he just got handed a raw deal with the Lakers.
Many raw deals.
I think if anything, they should have let him develop that squad out. But then again, the Lakers aren't about that.
Mm-hmm. And winning time.
As Thompson hits the first free throw. I'm surprised Jared Allen isn't playing the game. Is he injured?
No, he's hurt. He's on the injured list. He's out, and so is Garland.
Okay. Thompson. It's both free throws. They get it to Brunson. Brunson driving, couldn't get the shot on the drive. And that ends the first half. Knicks with the 6-point lead, 58-52.
Well, the rematch of the first round of the postseason. I'm just trying to get some stats for you guys here.
Give me one moment. I can pull that up for you right now. Going through the stats, well, the Knicks have won both quarters. Knicks won 28-24 in the first quarter. The Knicks won 30-28 in the second quarter. So we see they're able to put up 30 points on the in a quarter. The Knicks have 23 rebounds. The Cleveland Cavaliers have 25. Both teams with 10 assists. Knicks have 3 steals. Cavaliers have 2. Knicks are shooting 45% from the field versus the Cavaliers shooting 40. Knicks are shooting 42% from 3. It's a good number. Cavs are shooting 25. So that's kind of showing the difference right there. Knicks are shooting 80% from the free throw line. Cavs are shooting 88. Just got to get more free throws. Cavaliers have 2 blocks. The Knicks have none. Turnovers. The Knicks have 7. The Cavaliers have 6. So the Knicks got to be very, very, very careful with these turnovers. Points in the paint. Knicks have 24. The Cavaliers have 28. So that's another thing I was watching out for. Going over the stats. The high man for the Knicks so far is R.J. Barrett with 15 points, 1 rebound, 0 assists. Following him is Julius Randle, 12 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Following him is Jalen Brunson with 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Then it's spread out evenly. You have Quentin Grimes and Isaiah Hartenstein with 5 points each. Hartenstein with 4 rebounds and 1 assist. Grimes with 1 rebound, no assists. Mitchell Robinson has 2 points, 3 rebounds. Josh Hart has 2 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Emmanuel Quickley with 3 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Dante DiVincenzo has 3 points and 1 assist.
I like with Barrett with the 15 points leading the way there. Not bad up there. He's 5 of 9 from the field. So he is the lead man there, and he looks more comfortable. Like everything is so smooth with Barrett up there on there. And I guess one of the better games for Julius Randle.
Yes.
Randle, 4 of 9 from the field, but he's playing so much better, even on the defensive end, on the rebound. That's a plus one. As we say hello to Knicks 100. What's going on, buddy?
Salute to Johnny Davis in the building. Number 1 draft pick.
All right. My halftime question is Zion and Mitch coming next year. I don't know how we can fit them under the cap there, Darnell, but I mean, man, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, the only way Zion works is if you're trading away Randall. And like as much, I know everyone's been clamoring to get rid of Randall since the moment he signed here, and it wasn't Kevin Durant. But my God, the guy's like he's a consistent all-around performer.
Not only that, I mean, if let's say you do get Zion and Randall's your bargaining chip. What about Mitchell? What are you going to get for Donovan Mitchell? Then you're losing RJ. Then what are you building? Then don't you want, if you're getting Zion, don't you want Zion to play with RJ Barrett? I don't know. Those are a lot of back and forth questions that that could be. We could go around in circles there. I don't know if you could get both. I don't know if you could get both, either or. As we hit the half mark. I was looking. All right, let me close this mark here out and look at the computer in front of me. Donovan Mitchell had 20 points that fast. He's the leading scorer for the whole game. Wow, how quick 20 points he got. Wow,
it's
8 of 14.
Lovely, but then the other part too was like other Cavaliers had to kind of help him out.
Yeah, Strud started off hot. He hit his first two shots, 2-3 ball, spreading that up. The rookie came in and played some well there, play well for quick spurts. But again, I think what this game comes down to is the front court of the Knicks with Mitchell Robinson and Julius Randle imposing a bit of their will there.
You're absolutely right. This is a game where I think Randall is gonna have to lead us to victory. He's gonna have if we're gonna be this slow and methodical, I prefer Randall to be in the paint. This is crazy. I never thought I'd say this, but because we have the shooters and the live wire dribble guys, like the guys that I have confidence in to at least take advantage of a matchup here and there, I'm okay with it being Randall ball in spurts here and there, because that's the best way we slow down our offense and is able to get good shots.
Yeah.
Jedi, I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. The
Absolutely.
medallions, baby. The pork medallions.
All right, here we go. So we're waiting a few more minutes here for this game to start here. The adjustments here for the Knicks. Continue doing what you did there, that two-man game, a little bit with the floater with Mitchell Robinson and Barrett. I think Brunson and getting to the paint with the floater, opposing his will in the first quarter. He looked really flowing, really smooth. Get back to that. Establish that in this start of the third quarter, and see where you're at with Julius Randle, because Randle was playing well, but don't run the whole offense and get stagnant with Julius Randle, because it's only a 6 point. It's a 6 point lead. You don't want the Cavaliers to start off immediately on a 4-0 run or 6-0 run where we're playing tied with 90 seconds gone by in the third quarter. Continue to assert yourself in dominance there with that two-man game with the floater and the offensive rebounding there. If they clog that and they leave your perimeter shooters, then swing the ball. And that's why I think Randall will do great. If he gets open, he could either go for the three or drive and draw the foul. We saw him as well getting acclimated in the first quarter. I think that also is a recipe for success. We saw that there. Don't get stagnant. Don't play too much the isolation hero ball. If you do that, I think you're going to also get some fouls, get the Cavaliers some early foul trouble. And then when you bring in your second unit, if they're in foul trouble, the way they play so quick and elusive, then you get some fouls. And now you have good shooters on there with DiVincenzo, Barrett, quickly, Hartenstein, and so forth. Hartenstein. Why I say Hartenstein? Because Hartenstein does hit free throws well. That's why I put him there. I'm not saying that he's a perimeter shooter, an extremely good perimeter shooter, but he's an extremely good free throw shooter. And if they're in some foul troubles and Hartenstein has to go to the line, you could depend on Hartenstein to hit some free throws. So that's why I would like them to play that kind of game starting the third quarter, where you could actually make some adjustments there and get them in some foul troubles. And you have Cavaliers adjust to your substitution rather than you adjust to the Cavaliers substitution, where it dictates that you have to keep maybe around a little bit extra minutes and so forth. Remember, this is a first of a home and home back-to-back here as well. So we're going to play this team again tomorrow night at Madison Square Garden. Also, minutes and fatigue and all that good stuff. Bates, he wasn't scoring, but he was setting everything up and rebounding. He came in and hit a couple of early shots. Bates did, but yes, you're right. He was with the rebounding. We'll get that cleaned up there. When I always tell you, rebounding is techniques and positioning. They're big three: RJ, Randall, and JR and Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson. Hey, D-Ross, talk to them. Let's get a big three and a big three with a Robinson. Big three and a Robinson. Or we can make it a Motown group. Mitch and the big three. Mitch and the big three, or is it Robinson and the big three? It sounds like a Motown group, but I'll get the name right. I'll work on it and I'll think about it. We're Mitchell Robinson. Well, we're waiting to come back here. It's Halloween. You guys get enough candy? I think this year we didn't buy too much candy because for some reason our neighborhood never gets a lot of kids trick or treating at all. So far, it's going to be almost 9 o'clock and no one knocked on the door. We got nothing, but we ended up buying the minis, Doritos, and cheese puffs and Chester Cheetos, and we're giving out chips instead of chocolate and candy. So we're gonna have a lot of we're gonna have, because last year we ended up we had a lot of chocolate, and just no one hardly came. So this year let's get the chips, because we could actually, if we don't want it, we could eat the chips. Especially now the holidays are coming up. Usually you have leftover chips. You could, as long as they're sealed, you use Thanksgiving. Well, candy, man. Candy just got too much candy. We didn't buy candy. We have a little bit of candy, but not a lot. No one knocked. It's tough on a Tuesday night too. These days, and we're living in a nice neighborhood, a nice residential neighborhood, but not a lot of kids. It's not older neighborhood either, but you don't really see a lot of little kids around here. So we're waiting for this quarter to begin here at the halftime break. Yeah, we'll be back on tomorrow again as well. We'll do the Nick Watch on again Friday night. Friday night is the in-season tournament. I want to see how that's going to look aesthetic wise, with the courts and the jerseys and all that. I'm very interested to see how that looks. This in-season tournament, how much of a big a deal the Knicks will be on the road for that game one against the Milwaukee Bucks. As long as Flavor Flav doesn't sing the national anthem, I think we'll be okay. Knicks play physical. Remind me of the B.A. Barkis from the A-team. Pity the fool. Yes, I have been to Connecticut. I've worked a few times when I'm back in the days. I mean, it's been over 20 plus years. I haven't been to Connecticut on big task. From Stanford to Bridgeport. So I've been there working. Oh yeah, plenty of times there, Connecticut. One thing I regret not going to Connecticut is to Mystic for the aquarium. That's one thing I missed that I should have. I regret not doing when I lived in New York. It was a short ride, and I never went to Mohegan or the casinos. Casinos are not my thing. I hate to lose money. I work so hard. It's not that I'm frugal. It's that I work so hard. And I know the value of my work, and working extremely hard and waking up early and going to grind and just give it away on a chance or on circumstances. That's why I don't like to gamble. I don't even like to play the lotto. I don't even play the lotto. It's so hard, man. There we go. What's going on, Brent and Jarvis? You think Mitchell Robinson dropped 7 points in Randall dropped 21? Mitchell Robinson could get the 7 points because there's going to be some offensive rebounds that he's opposing his will. So I could see Mitchell Robinson getting the 7 points. Randall with the 21 points. I want to say yes too. I don't want to, not because I'm a Knick fan, want to be a Knick homer. The fact is that Randall could get to the free throw line, and he's having one of his better games, Jarvis. So that's why I'm leaning towards that way. I'm going with the yes on that with your question because of that. And we're seeing Mitchell Robinson opposing as well. And that Mitchell Robinson is showing himself on the glass with a lot of easy dunks and putbacks. That's going to be there for him. So for him to pick up to get 7 points, that could be like almost a gimme. Although we see sometimes where Mitchell Robinson doesn't get nothing. But yes, and Randall, I think also this is a close game too. There's going to be opportunities for Randall to get to the free throw line if the Knicks have a lead where they might seal it out and he could get at least 6 points from the free throw line to add to what he currently has now. So yes, I think that's why. That's my explanation. Maybe it might be a little long-winded, but it's my explanation of how to get to that 21. I could just give you all this, and then at least I'm trying to explain to you why I think that they could get to that number. Thanks for the question, though. I really appreciate it. As we're waiting for this to start, to start the third quarter, to start at halftime here. Chef Dan is joining me on the stream here. Of course, we always do the games here together. I can't believe tomorrow is November 1st. 17 after tomorrow will be 17 days before my birthday. So
Start of the turkey countdown, right?
The turkey countdown again to my cousins that are watching me. Cousins down in Miami. I am trying to weasel my way to that Jet Miami Dolphin game. If there's an extra ticket for your cousin, drop a line.
Please.
It's the same that started the game. I'll put it up in a minute right this second. I'll give you this. These will be the same starting lineup to start the second half. Will be Brunson, Grimes, Barrett, Randall, and Robinson. Neither one are in some foul trouble. And of course, for the Cavaliers, will be their starting lineup. Will be Mitchell, Strutz, Okoro, Wade, and Mobley. That is the starting five. Unless they make a change there, I will notify you if they do. And we look like we're about to start the second half of the game here. So I hope you guys grabbed your snacks, your beverage. Let's go for the second half. Let's get this second victory tonight. As they'll roll up the basketball here. Let's go. We're about to start. Donovan Mitchell gets the screen, bounce past to Mobley. Mobley driving, stops, turn around, kicks it down low. Wade, turnaround jumper, and that's off the mark. Rebound right to Randall. So Mitchell Robinson kicks it over to Randall. Now Julius Randall will bring the basketball up. Randall working one-on-one on Wade. Backing in, 14 on the shot clock. Backing in, dribbling, backing in, turn around, fall away jumper, and it's off the mark. Mitchell Robinson with the tip. There you go. There you go, Jarvis. You saw, remember I told you about that. Some missed opportunities. Mitchell Robinson immediately cashes in there. Here's a Euro step, and then it's a turnover, and let's see who had. Oh, it will be Cavaliers. Last touch. So as we dive in for that loose ball. Jalen Brunson tries to save it. Ooh, he goes face first. Ugh. How did he kiss the floor, literally? All right, the Cavaliers will inbound the ball underneath the basket. Strutz. Mobley, back to Strutz. Roots baseline, puts up the floater, and that's no good. Fight for the loose ball. Loose ball, last touch by the Cavaliers. Knicks will have it here, 11:09. So close to the first minute gone by in the second half, 60-52. The Cavaliers trailed the Knicks. As Brunson, touching his face there because he did hit the floor, gives up the basketball, turns it over, and that's a turnover. And of course, maybe you might want to think of taking Brunson out for a few minutes. You've probably seen stars when he hit the floor there. As he turns the basketball over, leads to an easy bucket. 60-54. Brunson now with the basketball. Brunson, Barrett gets it. Barrett top of key now. Barrett now driving. Barrett driving. Puts up the shot. Blocked partially. Here's Strutz. Kicks it out here. Okoro. And he just like that. A quick bucket. 4 point. And we call a timeout. Yeah, I think they need to get just Brunson out just to get some treatment on the eye or some ice or something. He just hit the floor and, but he probably, yeah, he hit it hard. You'll probably see some stars for a little bit. You have a little blurry vision for a couple seconds. It's not a concussion. It's just like, disoriented.
Yeah.
And you could bring him back at the next dead whistle. You don't have to sit him for just let him get his faculties there, get some ice, something, a wet towel, cold wet towel, something just to refocus. All right, we have a timeout on the floor there.
Especially dangerous. You don't want him closing his eyes too much.
No, that led to that turnover there with Mitchell playing that passing lane perfect.
Yep.
All right, we have a timeout. We have a commercial timeout here.
So I never got to ask you while we're in the timeout. What's your thoughts on the Harden situation?
Oh, I opened it. I'm gonna say here. It sucks that Harden 3 years in a row asking for a trade to go to another place. Listen, I think we got 2 more years of this where team is gonna put up with his nonsense. You know, maybe this is the last team that's gonna put up with his nonsense. He'll be out of the league playing for China in a couple 2 years from now. But what sucks about it with you got 18, 35-year-olds, which don't care about the Clippers, with Kawhi, George, and Harden, it's kind of stumping the growth of Trey Mann, who I thought had a good breakout year last year for the Clippers, and he's actually the future for the Clippers. You know, there's only one basketball to go around with all those ball-dominant players that want to score with their numbers or play to their career highs. What does that do to Trey Mann's development, though? I kudos to the Clippers for keeping Trey Mann and wasn't goated on trading him away for Harden. I give them that, but damn, that's kind of sucks for that young man. But let's see how that transpires. And the thought of the 76ers that Embiid is going to get upset that Brandon left and wants out. I don't think so, because they're going to have a lot of cap space coming up in the next season. And they have space here. They could move. They're talking to look, and I said it before, keep an eye out for Levine possibly going to the 76ers, being added to the 76ers. Mid-season, if that starts rumors, if Chicago doesn't do well either. So that's going to get some traction as we come back here with 10:31 from the timeout, as the Cavaliers went on a 4-0 run, and Tom Thibodeau will immediately call the timeout. Hopefully Brunson gets worked on, and maybe he'll come back here. Maybe, like I said, a cold ice towel to his face to clear it up his vision, and he's back. He's still in the game now. Brunson will get the basketball now. Barrett, top of the key now, wants to feature here. Randall wants the basketball, working on Wade. Now off the curl, here's Brunson. Brunson under the baseline. Brunson keeps his dribble. 6 on the shot clock, though. Brunson now 4 on the shot clock. Brunson working on the Wade, driving in the paint with the floater. It's good. So Jalen Brunson. Oh, Terrence Mann. I said Trey Mann. It's Terrence Mann. You know which man I mean.
Yeah.
And we're not talking about Dwight Howard either. Here's him. Donovan Mitchell kicks it out to the open as the extra passing. Wade now driving in. Here's to the Mobley. Good assist there. Saw Mobley all alone as Mitchell Robinson committed there for the block. Given assist there, 64-58. As now he's guarded now by Corke, and now kicks it out to Mitchell Robinson. Back over to Grimes. Grimes driving. Grimes alley-oop. So Mitchell Robinson, there you go. There's the points there. So of course he asked me. I had a question earlier. I just need you to, as we got a whistle, how many points Mitchell Robinson has? Because he asked me. Brianna and Jarvis asked me, do you think Mitchell Robinson dropped 7 points and Randall dropped 6? 21? So he's 1 more points away from reaching that. As they inbound the ball here to Mobley, hands it off here to Strutz. Strutz tries to kick it out, driving, layup, and that rims it and out. Rebound by Randall. Randall will give this to Brunson, 64-68 with 9 minutes left. Brunson now working. Brunson backing in. Brunson 4-way jumper. It's good. Jalen Brunson. Talk to them. Brunson. 66-58. So Knicks answered that back right after that timeout. Good job on them. So here's Strutz. Kicks it back out. Mobley off the dribble again. Mobley discombobulated right to Mitchell Robinson. Again, if he wants to go off the dribble with Mitchell Robinson up high all day. Randall driving. Randall tries to, and he got fouled that he was trying to dish off there to Mitchell Robinson, who was going to get fed there for a dunk. So keep feeding the Cookie Monster.
I think he was going for a shot. It just carried him to Mitchell Robinson's direction.
So here's Randall back to going to the free throw line. Randall with 12 points. So he needs to hit 21 for my friend to hit his parlay here, and he misses. He's got to hit those free throws, free bunnies. And he hits it. It goes 1 or 2 from the line. As they bring the basketball up. Mobley. Mitchell kicks it around. Shot clock at 9. Here's the 3. Misses off the mark. Fight for the loose ball. Right to the hands of the Cavaliers. Okoro back to Mobley. Mobley kicks it back out. Shoots. And here's Nang. And he misses. Rebound by Barrett. Here's RJ Barrett. Barrett now. Barrett with contact, puts it up, and he misses. Fight for the loose ball. Here comes the Cavaliers in transition. 3-on-3. Euro step, and there's a foul. So as people hit the floors here, and the bodies hit the floor. We got a loose ball foul.
The bodies hit the floor. And the bodies.
But I need Randall under 21.
So something's got to give up, huh?
You're gonna get Mitchell with the 7. Oh, he hits the first free throw here, 59-67 by Okoro. Yes, he is in the zone. Nothing gets anyone in the zone by falling on your face. As they pick up the loose ball, missed free throw, but they get the second opportunity. Mitchell plays for 3, and another rebound by the Cavaliers. Okoro, second opportunities there. He's driving, and good job by Brunson and Stolen. So we got a pickpocket here at the Cavaliers. Here's Randall now. Randall, double team, and there's a foul over Zealous there. He'll go, who should be over the penalty? Randall gets the inbound from Barrett. Now Brunson, 12 on the shot clock. Brunson, high screen. Brunson going to shoot the 3 ball. Brunson misses, long rebound right over the corner. Driving, Euro, and misses. Fight for the loose ball. Last touch, Randall, but out of bounds. Knicks ball. Been
He
saying
really
about
he just tried to hot potato the out of bounds ball to Randall.
Where he was having me on the bounce. His Brunson bring the ball up. 67-58. Knicks with the lead. Now Julius Randle from the key. Randle backing in. Randle backing in away. Backing in, turn around, and they're going to say offensive foul. So it's not Randall's fault that Wade is a punk. Can't deal the contact. That's Randall's first turnover, though. So you know, when they talk about it, he was turning over the ball. He only had 1. Make sure they get their facts straight. Mitchell bounce pass to Mobley, kicks it back out. Wade for 3, and that misses. Fight for the loose ball. Cavaliers come up with it, and we get a whistle, and will be loose ball foul on Grimes. So 6:28 here, 67-58. Here's that rookie, Bates. When he first came in, was a little bit impressive there. As they're inbound the ball, so Mitchell, Coro shoots for 3, and that's off the mark. Fight for the loose ball, and the Knicks come up with it. No, good hustle there by the Cavaliers. Jump ball there as Wade diving for loose balls, but Cavaliers have been on a drought for over 3 minutes. Knicks got to capitalize. They should easily push this to a 15-point lead. So Wade wanted the balls more. A hustle play there. It makes Dwight Howard smile when someone wants to grab balls like that.
No, whoa.
That's a jump ball here by Randall and Wade. What the referee's now whistling. What's going on here? Let's go. All right, here we go. Here's the jump ball on the free throw line of the Cavaliers side of the court. 13 on the shot clock if the Cavaliers retain. No, the Knicks win the tap. So Brunson will get the tap. Brunson will bring the basketball up. Brunson. Dribble, hand, bounce pass here to Randall. Randall, top of the key, guarded by Wade. Randall now driving, turn around. A lot of contact, puts up the shot. Then there's a foul on Wade. Wade was very, very, very physical. Free throws for Julius Randle. Randall's feeling now the contact, and he's going to play. And I think he welcomes the physicality, especially from Wade. Wade's third foul. Randall will go to the line for 2. Randall with 13 points, looking for his 14th. Battles the 14-point in. He has another free throw coming up, trying to go 2 or 2 from the line. He rattles that one, misses. He goes 1 or 2 from the line. 68-59. Didn't give us the 69 point. No trick or treat for us here. Here's Donovan Mitchell. Right, kicks it out. Wade for 3. Wade in and out, misses. Rebound by Brunson. Brunson wants to lead the break to Barrett. Barrett driving. Barrett puts up and he got fouled. RJ Barrett will go to the line. All right, RJ Barrett to the line here for some free throws. He misses the first free throw.
I know why.
Wade will take a seat. And that's it. So we get the 69 point for the Knicks.
69! That's why he did it. 69!
Neither team has made a field goal in the last 3 minutes. Donovan Mitchell, bounce pass here. Niang puts up the shot. Niang misses. Rebound by Brunson. By Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell. Here's Randall. Randall stops. Randall looks. Randall turns. Kicks it back out. Brunson now. Brunson at the circle. Contact, puts up the shot, and he gets the foul. So he drew the foul call.
Yeah, it was crafty. He got him up in the air.
So Coro picks up the foul.
You saw RJ moving with Brunson on that movie? Get him with that.
Brunson hits the free throw. It's 70-59. Knicks got to continue because their Cavaliers are cold on a drought over plus 3+ minutes without a field goal. They got to capitalize. They have some free throws here to extend this lead. They're also not hitting field goals as well, but they got opportunities at the line. Brunson trying to 2 or 2 from the line, and he does. 71-59 here with 5:21 in the third quarter. All right, here's Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell now trying to break some defender stolen pickpocket there by Quentin Grimes. We have a pickpocket in Cleveland. Here comes Grimes. Grimes back over to Randall. Randall thought about the 3. He's got Niang on him. He's jab stepping. Now he's driving. A lot of contact, puts up the shot. But Mitchell Robinson is there to clean it up. So Mitchell Robinson goes over the 7-point threshold. He gets 8 points here. 73-59. We get a whistle. Let's see what the whistle here is.
It's a timeout.
Oh, we have a timeout. We have a timeout by the Cavaliers. So let's go. Yeah, nice job. So right there, Brianna and Darvis, you got the Mitch Robinson. I told you those lobs were going to be there, but I misunderstood you. I thought you said under, and I didn't read the under 21. So I don't know. I don't think Randall's going to stay under 21, man. I hate to burst the bubble.
Yeah. Tonight feels like it might be that night. They're going to commit to Robinson in the fourth, and Randall's just going to go bully ball.
It looks like he's going to get like 24, 27 points, Julius Randle. Looks like it. Right now, what is he, like 15 points right now?
Let me see.
So we have a timeout there. You have a quick minute to go grab a drink, go grab your snacks. 14 points. So I was close, 14. So, he might be right there at that 21-point threshold there. But he's going to get fouled, and it's going to be free throw opportunities for Randall. That's why I think that 21 under, that's a tough one there.
Yep.
All right, we're waiting for the commercial break here as they're eating Wingstop chicken.
Yeah, I'm full, man. I still got I'm a tubby boy. I still got another plate of like lamb and chorizo gravy with the grits cake, tomatillo sauce, roasted tomatillo sauce, and a whole fried egg with some pork tenderloin medallions.
Nice. Very nice. Ouch. My mistake. I did not put the halftime to walk around a little bit. I'm feeling it. I feel like getting
fat, but I needed it myself.
No, I didn't. I stood here having the conversation. And usually I play the video and walk a little bit. But fourth quarter, I'll go take a quick walk just to get something flowing in my body, some blood, not just sitting on the chair. All right, waiting for this commercial to return. Don't forget to hit that like button. Please hit that like button. We really appreciate it. It gives us feedback on the channel. It also helps us with the algorithm. It lets us know we're going to continue doing Knicks basketball or not, and WWE wrestling, whichever. I'm going by the viewerships and the likes to see which the programming when they go head to head there. So we, you guys help us decide which shows we're going to do. As they inbound the ball here, 73-59, under 5 minutes here. Here's Porter. Porter off the bench. Porter now keeps his dribble. Shot clock at 12. Here's Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell making some traffic here, guarded by Grimes. Kicks it back out of Porter. Porter 6 on the shot clock. Porter is going to have to put it up. Puts up the shot. Wild one. Rebound by Hart. Knicks here in control. Here's Hart. Hart now kicks it out here. Brunson for 3, and that hits the front of the rim. Picked up by the Cavaliers. Niang throws it in front of Mobley. Mobley now. Mobley kicks it out. Here's a 3 by Dayton. That's off the mark. Rebound by Mitchell Robinson. And here's Brunson. They'll slow it down a little bit here. No need to rush. Your play a smooth pace now. Here's the Hart. Randall swiped away by Mitchell. 12 on the shot clock. Knicks will inbound it as the pain in the ass Tristan Thompson returns, the bosom buddy. Quickly and the anvil Harkenstein will return. Mitchell Robinson and Grimes takes a seat. Mitchell Robinson playing well there. As they're on inbound here to Harkenstein. Harkenstein got fouled there. Mobley with a silly, Ashley Thompson with a silly foul. That's what he does. He slows it down there. He's so touchy.
Knicks are in the bonus. I don't know why Hartenstein's not at the line right now.
Apparently not. Let's see. The officials. You were right, but not even the officials knew that. Yeah, you're right. The officials didn't even notice that they were in the penalty.
Uh,
All right, so the
Whoever's
Anvil will go
supposed
to the
to
line.
even count is not.
No, go on them. And the
Like they're
Anvil,
watching. Yo,
Hartenstein
it feels like they're watching the game like us.
hits the first one. They're spectators. They're thinking about the candies, the almond joys. And there it is. He hits two. 75-59. Knicks slowly extending their lead at the free throw line. That's what we need to do here. Under 4 minutes here in the third quarter as Donovan Mitchell keeps his dribble now. Guarded by Hart. And there's a silly foul there. Now they're getting a little silly with the whistles here. So off the pick there, they call the foul. Now they're inbound, side out of bounds. Donovan Mitchell again, 4 minute mark. Donovan Mitchell now hunting for fouls with the head. Kicks it out. Niang, back to Mitchell. Mitchell on a shot clock. Mitchell step back for three. And that is good. Donovan Mitchell. So that is their first free field goal in quite some time for the Cavaliers. Here's Brunson. Brunson backing in on the isolation here. Brunson backing in, dribbling. And that was it. Passing lane, but right to the Cavaliers. Not a good pass there by Brunson. He got deep positioning, but then he wanted to kick it back out. Here's Mitchell. Kicks it on the baseline. Kicks it out. Date. Porter Jr. now. Guarded by DiVincenzo. Actually, that's Hartenstein. Hartenstein turns around. Nice move, but you got to execute that when he misses. So picked up by Quickly. Randall there. 3 minute mark. Randall still in the game here in the quarter. Randall. The crowd wanted a charge. Running back to Hart. Hart now. 10 on the shot clock. Hart. Elbow. Baseline jumper. Front of the rim. Picked up by the Cavaliers. They give it immediately to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell now with the basketball in his hands. Bounce pass here to Date. Working on Quickly. Picks up his dribble. High screen. Kicks back out. Donovan Mitchell thought about the three. Now he's driving. Goes strong. Layup. Misses. Gets his own rebound. And he puts it in. 75-63. So good job on Donovan Mitchell not being denied. Following his own rebound and getting that bucket. $75-63. 2:30 mark here. 2:30. They need to get more flowing. They stopped. They're too slow, methodic. Here's Brunson. Brunson, fall away jumper. It's good. Jalen Brunson is talking to them. 77-63. Here's Donovan Mitchell. Pull up transition three. Misses. Right to Hart. Hart. Good job by Hartenstein hitting it back top to Hart. Hart now. Hart Euro step. Kicks it back out. Brunson thought about the three. Brunson now. Bounce pass here. Randall. Randall puts up the shot and he got fouled. So we get some free throws for Julius Randle. So Randle becoming a pest down low. They got to go inside. They got to go now exploit the inside. All right, we're waiting for some free throws here. Randle hits the free throw. 78-63. Randle taking his breath there, calm, cool, collective, doing his wax on, wax off, and he gets 2 of 2 from the line. 79-63. Under 2 minute mark. Date now. Date off the screen. Baseline. Kicks it out. Here's a 3 ball from the corner. It's good. So I don't know who this guy is with the 3 ball. Purdue hits the 3. And here's Quickly with a baseline jumper, elbow jumper, 81-66. Quickly, not a lot of scoring here, but hopefully, he could get hot like a microwave. Here's a Euro step, lays it up, misses. Rebound by the Knicks. Here comes Hart. Hart now. Kicks it back to Randall. Randall now. Randall for 3. Randall misses. Fight for the loose ball. Back tap right to Randall. Randall now driving. Randall with a lot of contact. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it out. DiVincenzo wide open for 3. And that is off the mark. Harkenstein had position, but good box out there by the Cavaliers. So that was Dates using position. When I told you, positioning and sticking your caboose out, got that rebound. Look at this defend there. Thompson. Now here's a 3, and they're going to say, no good, offensive foul. You saw that extra zealot push there by Christian Thompson on that pick. Someone got to tell him he's not playing in Rutgers Park with those moving picks. NBA, you can't do any of it. You can't do that.
Be right back.
Absolutely. 81-66 now. Knicks need to capitalize here. Here's Quickly, wide open floater off the glass. It's good. 83-66. Emmanuel Quickly coming alive here to close out the third quarter with 37 seconds here and counting. Porter Jr. kicks it out to Niang. Niang now driving. Niang stops, put up the mid-range, and that's good. So with Donovan Mitchell on the bench, they need some scoring here. 83-68. So Quickly we'll bring the basketball, holding up, setting up for the final shot of the quarter. Manu Quickly holding the basketball. Quickly. Back over to Randall. Wide open for 3. Julius Randall. And it's good. 3-pointer. Julius Randall. 86-68. And this should be the final shot. And they're going to whistle, foul. So 0.4 seconds here. I don't think the Knicks are over the limit. They'll slide out of bounds. They had a foul to give there. Actually, there was a turnover. It was traveling, so it'll be Nick Ball with 0.4. They'll in on it, and we go to the fourth quarter. The Knicks extend their lead here, 86-68 at the end of the third quarter. As Randall's going back to the locker room. Looked like he took a shot in the eye or the face area. Or maybe he has to go to the bathroom. Maybe he had the pork tenderloin in him too. So we'll go. We'll go to the fourth quarter, 86-68. Knicks, they got to continue what they're doing here in the fourth quarter. First and foremost, not turn the basketball over. Not get into some stupid turnovers. Protect the basketball. Use up the clock. 24. Get in their offense. No stagnant. Move the basketball, and of course, continue doing what they're doing there. We're probably going to get a heavy feature Randall, although Randall just went back to the locker room. Don't know for what reason. A little concerning there, but you got some good stuff from Mitchell Robinson. Brunson much better here in this game number 4. RJ Barrett, he started off good. I would like him to close out this game a little more stronger as well. Maybe Barrett gets going a little more bully balling with Barrett as well. If there's a chance that Randall's has an issue that he can't continue, but it's interesting there. Chef Dan will do the fourth quarter, but hopefully he'll be back. And I'll start, and then I hand it over to Chef Dan to finish the fourth quarter. Remember, no lead is safe in the NBA. It's 86-68. No lead is safe. You still can't put your feet up or be relaxed, lackadaisical. The Cavs should change their name to the bench unit. The Cavaliers bench hasn't been so great. When Donovan Mitchell sits, you could see a big drop off. And even with Donovan Mitchell, they went like almost a 4.5 minute drought with him as well. So for the Cavaliers, who's going to be that tertiary scorer? And I know Garland, Goro at times, Niang, he is who he is. He could get hot, yes, but he could be very inconsistent. That means there must be a trick or treat or somebody, because when the dogs go crazy. Hey, our agent is in the building. Our agent Super Argo. What's going on, man? Always good to see our agent out there, always spying around, checking out what's going on around the Nick world. Donovan Mitchell loves to show off whenever Grimes is not in the game. Yes, Grimes has been doing a phenomenal job, man. On Donovan. Absolutely, we'll definitely salute the agent always. So let's get those likes up for the fourth quarter. Let's go.
So on the court, Barrett, Hart, DiVincenzo, Hartenstein, and Quickly. Quickly brings the ball up for the Knicks. Gets it to Barrett. Barrett kicks it back out to Quickly over to Hart. And Hart's pass tip. And Porter gets a transition dunk. 16-point game now. Quickly has the ball. Quickly over to Barrett. Barrett driving. Leans in. Shot is no good, but Hartenstein able to tip it in. 88-70. Back to an 18-point game. Porter driving. Porter, Euro. No good. Hart with the rebound. Over to Hartenstein. Now Barrett bringing it up. 11 minutes here left. Barrett. Drive in. Layup, no good, but Hartenstein able to keep it alive. Hartenstein, floater as air ball. Barrett tried to throw it off Niang, but Niang couldn't. Niang dodged it. Cavs ball. Porter Jr. with the ball here. Gets it over to Bates. Bates pulls up, jumper is good. 2-pointer. Back to a 16-point game. Quickly has the ball. Quickly with the screen. And Quickly got fouled. Bates sits down, Mobley back in as Hartenstein gets the ball. Hartenstein gets it over to Quickly, and pass stolen. Merrill for three, got it. Tom Thibodeau calls a timeout. He is upset. Tom Thibodeau is fuming, ladies and gentlemen. Timeout on the floor here.
Yes, indeed. Please hit that like button and support the channel. Thank you, agent.
I have nothing to say.
Cavaliers went on a run here. I mean,
Yeah.
a good game on runs. You're expecting that with them at home. Now you just got to make the right adjustments, get the right players in there. Mitchell Robinson been sitting on for the bench for a while. You bring Mitchell Robinson back. He's been manning the paint, and he's been kind of the steady force at in the game. So I expected a bit of run there with Mitchell Robinson on the floor. off on the floor on the bench, so he'll be back.
Knicks, though, I think it's very important that you close it out with this 18-point lead or something
Yes.
to that effect.
You want to be you want to be at that distance, Chef. Sorry to interrupt. What, especially with the with tomorrow back to back. When will the Cavaliers wave the white flag? How big of a deficit and what time? That's what I wanted to say.
Yep.
Barrett looked a little flat here. Start the fourth quarter, I see. You're probably right. It's probably this is 2023 season. They got to learn how to close out these double-digit leads, 15 plus, and not learn how to get the jugular, not allow teams to try to have a run in them. I agree with you on that.
So, DiVincenzo inbounds it to Brunson. Brunson bringing the ball up here. 10 minutes left in the fourth. Brunson on the left-hand side. Kicks it out to Hart. Hart kicks it out to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo to Hartenstein. Hartenstein, nice bank shot. 90-75, back to a 15-point lead. Porter Jr. driving, kicks it out. Niang for three. That's good.
Be careful with him.
Brunson gets it to DiVincenzo. Back to Brunson. Brunson gets a screen. Brunson fins, kicks it out to Hart. Hart for three. It's in front of the rim. Porter Jr. with the ball. Gets it to Mobley. Mobley over to Merrill. Back to Mobley. Mobley. Blocked by Hartenstein. DiVincenzo comes up with the ball. DiVincenzo over to Quickly. Quickly for three. That's good. Back to a 15-point game. 8:30 here left in the fourth. Porter Jr. with the ball. Merrill. Spinning. Gets it over to Niang. Niang kicks it to Mobley. And nice defense by Hartenstein, able to knock it out of bounds. 5 on the shot clock. Porter Jr. driving. Layup, no good. Fighting for the ball. Brunson comes up with it. 8 minutes here left. Brunson driving. Layup, shot blocked. Niang bringing the ball up for the Cavaliers now. Niang over to Porter Jr. Porter Jr. driving in. And pass stolen by DiVincenzo. They kick it out. DiVincenzo gets it over to Quickly. Quickly, sidestep three. Got it.
Nice, Quickly.
And timeout by the Cavaliers as the Knicks push it back up to 18.
Good job, Quickly. Yes, and Johnny Hartenstein has been playing well too. You know, I know I said Mitchell Robinson come out of this timeout, but you know what? You make a good point. Hartenstein has not been a slouch on playing at the center position either. Just think about when they up by, you could close out with a Mitchell Robinson, and when he's been so dominant. Yeah, you're right with that. Hartenstein has deserved minutes on the floor too today.
Here's the thing, though, and now and at this point I get it now. I think Tibbs knows the roster fully.
Okay.
So at times when when we see a bad trend and it's like, yo, you should sub this guy out. Like Quickly just had 2 bad turnovers once again, but he still keeps Quickly in the game. Reason being, it's like he trusts that, he's going to have 2 bad possessions, but then he's going to have 2 great possessions to more than make up for it. And we see it right there. Tibbs is showing blatant trust in IQ because this is the second game that I've noticed it. IQ had like a bad start to the 4th. He had a couple of turnovers, but he still keeps them in the game.
And I'm right. I've said it, but with the second unit, they're very athletic and quick. Even though we lost Obi Toppin, who we're at 6'9", but you see DiVincenzo with the steals, getting in the passing lane, coming up as something that Toppin wasn't giving us, the steals. I know Toppin was giving us the electric dunk and the leak out and the transition bucket, but they're providing a second unit in a different way as last year's second unit, but it's still winning basketball.
At this point, man, I wish Obi Toppin well, but I gotta say it. DiVincenzo just gives us way more than Obi Toppin does.
Yeah. I love Obi Toppin. You know that. As of right now, yes. That's what I'm saying. We're missing the 6'9" athleticism that can leak out and get you the dunk. But DiVincenzo's getting in those passing lanes, becoming a pest, and it can shoot the 3-ball a little more consistent.
Not only that, but let me ask you just, a question based on what you've seen this far. Who do you think plays better, one-on-one defense?
It will be DiVincenzo because he's going to play a smart basketball. If he gets beat, he knows you could trust him that has the quick hands to get a steal and do the right basketball play. Even if he gets beat, he'll probably push a man towards the double team where to the help defender. That's all those different things that you gotta appreciate and to consideration.
So we're back from commercial break. Mitchell gets the inbounds ball, letting it roll. 7:30 here left in the 4th. It's Mitchell being defended by DiVincenzo. They kick it out to Mero. Mero over to Niang. Niang. Ooh, nice pass. Miss shot. As DiVincenzo passes it to Quickly. Quickly. Fake the 3. Now hands it off to DiVincenzo. Vincenzo over to Hart. Hart driving, kicks it out to Quick. Shot clock at 5. Quick, jab stepping. And they say Quickly stepped out of bounds. Seven minutes here left. As Merrill over to Niang. Niang. Misses. And DiVincenzo has the ball. DiVincenzo kicks it out to Hart. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson over to Hartenstein. Back to Brunson. Brunson driving. And, lost it, but it was able to save it. DiVincenzo over to Hart. Hart for 3. Got it. Knicks push their lead to 21.
Nice.
99-78. Mitchell kicks it to Mobley, open in the paint. Lead back to 19. As Quickly kicks it out to Hart. Hart over to DiVincenzo to Hartenstein. Nice inside layup. Lead back to 21. Halfway point through the fourth quarter as Mitchell kicks it to his nice passing. Strus gets the three. Hart gets it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein bringing the ball up. They get it to DiVincenzo. Now to Quickly. Quickly drive in, and he draws a foul. Quickly hits the first one. Quickly hits both free throws. Game is at 103 to 83. 5 minutes here left. Snean gets it to Myrtle. Now that, I don't know who that is. They missed the three. Knicks ball. And it looks like JB Bickerstaff is kind of emptying the bench out early.
That was the question I asked earlier.
Mobley's brother is out here. It's Brunson. Sub 5 minutes here. Working the dribble. And Brunson gets bumped. Team's third foul on the Cavaliers. So Brunson with the ball, jab stepping, now back in Porter in. Brunson, fall away jumper, rims in and out. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley bringing the ball up. Mobley kicks it out. And ball almost stolen, it is. Brunson kicks it out to Randall. Randall falls, gets it to Brunson, now to Quickly over to Hartenstein. Quickly with the ball, Quickly driving right, floater, got it, and the foul. Brunson comes out. McBride comes in. Randall sits down. Daquan Jeffries is in.
For the Knicks?
Yep. Quickly hits the free throw. Quickly with 18 points on the night, 11 in this quarter.
Talk to them, Big Tass. Talk to them, Big Tass.
Porter able to get the layup. 106 to 85. They've waved the white towel.
They got a back-to-back game tonight. Tomorrow.
Yeah,
night.
they waved the white towel. This is it. 106 to 85. This is the end of the game right here.
Wow. Now we could do some shenanigans for 3 minutes. Here's McBride for
Yeah.
3. And they got the bosom, one half of the bosom buddies out there too. Bates hits it. Ain't another 3. Thibodeau's gonna call timeout, watch and get put the starters back on. Harkenstein.
He misses the 3. And Hartenstein takes a foul.
Maybe the Knicks matches, which is, I hate to, you know what? I'm glad to say it, but I think the Knicks match good against the Cavaliers. Why not give Fournier this run? 3 minutes.
Windler out there. That'd be an insult to him.
Okay, I mean, keep him sharp. You might need him tomorrow.
Nah, that's an insult. That's really an insult. He's a professional. You don't play him garbage time with the rookies. Like, he's not aging out or anything. He's just not a good fit for this team, and the contract's, a bit much to offload.
Okay.
Turnover by the Cavaliers. Like, I wouldn't do that to him. And I want to run get some cookies real quick.
I mean, this is a blog. Go ahead. I mean,
yeah, give me 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go indulge yourself. The cookies. Our friend Jarvis, not Jarvis LaFleur, Brianna and Jarvis, who you might get Randall under 21, so you might hit your parlay, my friend. I think you hit. It's safe to say that you hit your parlay. It didn't look like it, but here we go. Brianna and Jarvis, he said he needed Mitchell Robinson over 7 points and Julius Randle on 21. Randle has 19 points, 2 assists, 8 rebounds. So you guess what? I think you're a winner, my friend. You got it. There you go. He asked me, do you think Mitchell Robinson drops 7 points in and Randle drops 21? And he needed Randle to drop under 21. And you got it, my friend. You got it. You hit the parlay. So here we go. Windler over and quickly the floor general with the third squad of the bench unit. Quickly to 3, and he misses that one. I had 2 minutes left here. So the Knicks will be back tomorrow at Madison Square Garden, and they look like they're going to even their record here in 2-2 here the first 4 games, and look to go over 500 for the first time this 2023 season. As Richard Diacono going to come in. All right. So the last member of the Villanova team on the squad is going to cut to play in. Agent Toppin is the other. I was going to say Toppin is with Indiana, but you're talking about Jacob Toppin.
No, Jacob is with Westchester.
And there's certain rules with what a 2-way player, how many games they're allowed to play, and XYZ. So it's all convoluted.
Plus, unless the Knicks start creating separation amongst them and the pack, there's no reason for them to sign up people.
Look at McBride. Oh, come on, Miles. I want McBride to do good things on the floor. So look at Jericho Sims with the floater. He misses that one. All right, so we're getting close to the 1.5-minute mark here.
Bunch of cosmetics.
Yep, there it is, 91-106. So, they're putting on their lipsticks and their mascara here on the score. But the Knicks were a 3.5-point favorite tonight on the money line, on the spread. I mean, Diacono. So they look like if it holds up, they're going to hold. They're going to. If you got the Knicks with the spread, you win.
Nice
Here
buzzer beater by McBride.
Oh, nice move, McBride. Oh, there's an empty calorie. There's an empty calorie dunk by Bosom Buddy.
Whoa, you should see this on MSG. Hart had Thibodeau cracking up earlier.
Wonder what the hell. I would like to be a fly on the wall to hear that, what they were saying. Air ball. Who threw that air ball? Was that Jeffries?
Yeah.
Gosh.
I mean, look, all of them have had 0 playing time.
That's true. Look at Richie Diacono with rebound. Look at that Villanova Wildcat doing the right thing there, getting in there, rebounding. Man, I wonder if there's another Villanova Wildcat. Yeah, I wonder if there's another Villanova Wildcat in the league that we could bring onto this team.
There's a couple. Sadiq Bey.
Yeah, we like him in there. A nice bench rotation. We need one more. Is there one more that we could just bring on this team?
I don't know. Who might you be thinking of?
I don't know. I think I'm going to have to take a bridge over there. Why Thibodeau's going back to the locker room? Why is Thibodeau going? Oh, it's final. I'm like, why is Thibodeau leaving? He bushwhacked his way out of there. So the Knicks win 109-91. Good win for the Knicks. They even their record of 2-2. Now we have a back-to-back home and home against these both teams tonight. We'll take a shower, get on the plane, and get into New York, and hopefully get enough rest where they both will be playing tomorrow night at the Garden. This was a good one. The Knicks, imposed their will. They started off. They executed well. I thought Rajay Barrett with actually Brunson, and then Barrett played well and then guys were taking turns on playing well, and they recognized it, and they kept feeding the hot hand at the moment. And then quickly in the fourth quarter, just became a closer there with his shooting ability and the bomb squad. Good there. This was an overall feel good win as a team whole with the Knicks. Randall had his moments being a bully ball there, and he didn't rely everything through Randall. Mitchell Robinson, you felt his presence in this game, so it was good. Even Quentin Grimes may not be warming it up on the score, but he was playing extremely well defensively on Donovan Mitchell, which was a pleasant sight to see there. Of course, Hart, what he brings you with the intangibles, and DiVincenzo, getting in the lane, doing the right basketball IQs, causing the Cavaliers to turn the ball over, doing some miscues, also shooting the three, doing all the things that doesn't come out or isn't sexy in the scoreboard or on the stats, but it all leads to winning basketball. And that's what you want. And you want these type of games, and especially on a back-to-back where you're able to empty out your bench on the 5-minute mark and rest your starters here, especially early in the season. And you want to get that. You want to stay healthy, and it's going to take it's a big 15, like they said many years ago. You need all 15 of your members to eventually get an 82-game season in the direction that you want. So, Chef Dan, anything you have to add? I'm good. I know we got to come back tomorrow, so I can't wait to talk more about tomorrow, see what they look like tomorrow. I'm more intrigued. I want to see how the Knicks look tomorrow coming off of this back-to-back.
Yeah, absolutely right. I'm just in agreement with you 100%. Salute to the person earlier that had a parlay. Mitchell Robinson ended the night with 8 points and 7 rebounds. And Julius Randle ended the night with 19 points, 10 rebounds,
Yes.
2 assists. So he got under 21 and Mitch got over 7.
Yes, that's Brianna and Jarvis. I mentioned him a little earlier about that. I congratulated him on that. We congratulate. That's what it's about. We want to see people make money as well. Not just watch along and hit the like button. We also want to make sure you make some money and enjoy the experience. Watch along, and maybe we'll probably be a good luck charm and make some money. And that's what it's all about, man. Hopefully you subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you tonight or at any other Nick games as well. We'd always do the games if you're outside the market. We always call them. We're always here. We have fun with them, and that's the program is all about, watching along with each other. You could watch it. Hey, look, you could watch it alone and watch it on MSG, but the watch along is where we could go back and forth and give our live reactions, see what you see there, and talk and socialize and communicate among Knicks fans or basketball fans in general of what we see there and what gets us irate, what gets us happy, or what gets us excited about this orange and blue attack that we call the New York Knicks. Yes, big easy work again tomorrow. Big Taz, talk to them. Big Taz, talk to them. And D-Ross says it was knockdown Grimes. Grimes, yes. Unsung hero, you ask me, between him and Mitchell Robinson and DiVincenzo. I mean, you could pick either one of those three, or you could give all collectively. Yes, it's easy to fill out the stats with the scores and all that. But those unsung things that go unappreciative, well, at least from this Knicks fan here, I want to give them the flowers and show that I was very appreciative of all those guys that work that they did there. That's a collective unit. If those guys do their thing, they roll up their sleeves and do their part, this team is going to win a lot of basketball games, or they're going to be in a lot of basketball games. That's going to be exciting. So I'm looking forward to that. So with that said, man, enjoy the rest of the Halloween night. Remember, if you're drinking, please leave the keys and and call an Uber, go home safe. Don't go out. It could be dangerous out there, especially with people in a mask. You don't know who's who. And of course, enjoy the rest of the Halloween. We'll be back here. Knicks win. That's the first and foremost. And when I see you, we'll be in the new month of November. So for myself, Shed Dan says, have a good night. Peace out.
Peace.
Acknowledge me.